Afternoon. Yeah, so beautiful. So thank you today for coming to National Day of Awareness for Missing and Murdered Indigenous Women, Girls, Two-Spirit Red Dress Gathering event that's happening nationally. Such a good day to be here to gather and to remember our loved ones, our treasures. We want to start with an opening prayer.
This is a very special day. I'd just like to honor to take this time with my family, my children, my grandchildren, Creator, grandfathers and grandmothers, the First Extractions. Hear my humble prayer at this time, our sisters at this time, and acknowledge, their lives, what they have done, and the families, what they have done as well. Hold them in your thoughts and hold them in your prayers.
Elementary School, grades 2, 3, and 7 students. Thanks.
And we just want to give acknowledgements to the Indigenous Women's Council who is hosting today's event. That's VACPC, WAVAW, Pacific Association of First Nations Women, Aboriginal Mother Center, Indian Residential School Survivor Society in the city of Vancouver. BC Union of Indian Chiefs, and they've been speaking and they have such a strong voice.
Chief Judy Wilson from UBCIC is on the line.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for all gathering today.
And when I was 20 and I was still here, I decided in order to live that I needed to live for the women that I'd lost and for the murdered and missing women, to make their lives count, to make their voices heard, to never ever forget them. The voice that speaks through me when I feel silent, the love when my heart feels so broken, the light within me that fills the darkness. You are my hero when I feel so fearful of the future I have to pass on to my children. If death gave me life so I could live, I promise I will live for you.
But I never heard them speak about us gathering today about, it's supposed to be National Women's Missing Day, and you don't hear that on the national news. You don't hear that This is May 5th, Aboriginal Indigenous Missing Women, and it's so important. It's supposed to be national, and it's not even being nationalized on a national TV.
This land helped save me and my mom. My mom, she came here a long time ago. She was I like to share her story, but she's sober today, She's past 10 years sober today,
I didn't raise my children, and my children hurt for it. My mother hurt. She drove around looking for me all the time with my children. And now today I have those same worries for my grandchildren. When is it time that we can go to bed and not have to worry about our kids going down the block?
Hi everybody, my name is Tabitha Frank and I come from the Clayoquot, Howsett and Muchlet First Nations. Today I'm here to honor my niece Chantel Moore. Chantel was a beautiful, bright soul who was full of sunshines and rainbows. She was the type to light up any room she walked in. I'm tired of this so-called justice system taking our women. This justice system was not built for us, it was always built against us. And this is why we do what we do.
At one time, we weren't allowed to gather. We would be arrested by RCMP, and it wasn't too long ago. And now we can have pride. We can sing our songs. We can wear our regalias. We can stand strong and tell our stories of how we survived and are still surviving.
MMIWG has always affected me, and almost every Indigenous person I know. We've either had a family member or friend, known someone or been someone that has gone missing and been murdered just because they are an Indigenous woman. As an Indigenous woman myself, I have feared that I myself might have violence brought upon me for the sole fact that I'm Indigenous. I fear that if I go missing, I might not be found. I fear that if I go missing, the only reason I'll be found is because of our community and not VPD. I fear that if I go missing, the VPD will protect the perpetrator and not me. I fear if I go missing, the VPD will create a narrative to avoid responsibility. The VPD has protected perpetrators countless times. For example, Picton, who had countless women on his farm, yet the VPD and the RCMP denied anything that was going on for years. How do you think the RCMP and the BPD would have treated these cases if the women weren't sex workers or if they didn't live on the downtown east side? The classism, discrimination, and blatant racism shows in everything that the VPD does.
I wanna walk the highways. I wanna walk the alleys and the streets. I wanna walk the whole damn world. I wanna walk the highway. I wanna walk the alleys and the streets. I wanna walk the whole damn world. I'm looking for my sister. Where did she go? Where did she go? Why?
Your prayers are, being heard, and I'm thankful for each and every person that prays for our missing and murdered women and children. My daughter Chelsea, she's 25 years old. She went missing September 7th. About midnight, September 6th, she was out with her sister, and they were out on Granville Street. They ended up at an apartment building at my youngest daughter, Paige, her friend's place. They had a few drinks there, and Chelsea walked off. Paige went to go look for her, and she couldn't find her. Within minutes, Chelsea was gone.
And I'm so thankful to the organizations that have joined with the Pacific Association to create the Indigenous Women's Council. So it is made up of the host nations. We have Squamish, Musqueam, and Tsleil-Waututh as members of the council. And we also have the Aboriginal Mother Center, the Aboriginal Women's Action Network, the Pacific Association of First Nations Women, and Helping Spirit Lodge. Those are the 4 Indigenous women organizations that are in Vancouver. They're Indigenous women managed and led. We need culturally safe spaces for our women here in Vancouver. Culturally safe spaces, 24/7. 24/7, all throughout the city, not just in the downtown east side. Because our women are all across the city. All across the city. We know that we need to do more work with our men, that they're part of our circle. And so we're doing just that. My son said to me, where's the Aboriginal Father Center? Where's the Aboriginal Father Center? We need to work on that. We have lots of work to do, and we need to work together to get it done. Enough of the divide and conquer. Let us join forces and see what powerful things we can do and create for our people.
At this time, I say Kaladwe, my dear friends, my dear relatives, grandfathers, grandmothers, in our language of the Inuit Nation, when we say Akmin, we mean we pay compassionate attention to the people of this land.
I give thanks
for today. Give thanks for Mother Earth and Father Sky. Give thanks for this beautiful day to honor our sisters in the way that they do. And I give thanks to you, to each and every one of you, to taking your time to come out and honor our sisters in the way that you do. And honor those families that are suffering and still having grief and sorrow and loss. With those prayers, we send you on in the best way we know how, in a good, kind, soft, gentle way. Hug your family to the left, hug your family to the right. All my relations, Megwet, hi, Osiam.